I don't think it really like wakes me up, but I know I look forward to it because I do enjoy it. So maybe that's how it wakes me up, because like if you don't get up and get out of bed, you're not going to get coffee. So get up. Alright, our bread is browning. We're almost done with that. Sorry you guys can't see what I'm doing. I was just too lazy to turn the camera around. So you get stuck looking at my face. Yeah, I haven't gotten to the point where I want to drink decaf. I have when I wanted coffee like late at night. Like, because I wanted that flavor. I would drink decaf because otherwise it will keep me awake at night. And I don't want that. Well, not when I'm trying to go to bed. Maybe if I'm, part of a party, like New Year's Eve, when you're trying to stay awake till like 2 in the morning. That's when you drink coffee at like 10 o'clock at night. I think I have the texture that I want here for my bread. It's like toasted. Got toasted breadcrumbs. Show these. That's what we're looking at. I know it doesn't really look any different, but instead of being squishy, it now has a little bit of a crunch to it. I don't know if it should be really crunchy or if just a slight toast is good enough. Yeah. We do make our stops on Wednesdays at Starbucks. Alright. Probably needs to be a bit toasty. There's a lot of liquid. Let's see here. Well, there will be apples. So I think that's where most of our liquid's coming from. And then after it's done baking, we then put a lemon sauce on top. So maybe I will just let it toast for a little bit longer while I get the apples ready, and I'll just make sure it doesn't go burnt. Before work or before school, you get yourself a cup of coffee. Yeah. Good timing to do that. Right? No, here it is. I was looking for my twisty tie. Okay. So, all the rest will go to stuffing. Alright, so now we'll make sure you guys can see what the heck I'm doing. So we are going to start peeling and slicing apples. Ooh, exciting, I know. We need 5 cups. And we are using Honey Crisp apples. We're gonna bring your trash can over. Sorry, Pop. Sorry. Gotta get my apple peeler out. There we go. Gonna get some apples peeled. And then we'll get out my handy dandy grater that has a slicer on it, and we'll slice some apples up. So Sia, do you like your coffee black, or do you put any kind of flavoring in it? Or do you like flavored coffee? I know when I first started drinking coffee, it had to be sweet as heck. But now I don't put sugar in it, but I do put flavored creamer in it. Mainly French vanilla or Italian cream. And I don't usually care for flavored coffee. I usually just prefer like a regular roast. But I'm always willing to try it. Like the coffee I just showed you, it's technically caramel brownie. Yep, caramel brownie. Oh, coffee with evaporated milk? Yes. So, we don't make, but I've made Vietnamese iced coffee, which has, not evaporated milk, condensed milk. It makes it very sweet. It was very good. I look forward to making more of that. So I wonder if yours is similar to Vietnamese iced coffee. Or at least that's how I know it as. It's in, is that Malaysia? You finding the apple peels cup? Man. She is hanging around this trash can like nobody's business. So you like Vietnamese coffee too, Sia? Yeah. It is sweet, and it's probably why it tastes pretty good. Oh, Singapore speech melee. Sorry about that, Sia. I didn't realize. But now I know. And I'm glad to hear that your milk thickened up, Mom. Glad it wasn't a total failure. Vex can have some apple peels. It's mainly, I think it's the flesh of the apple. And it also depends on the apple because it can be somewhat poisonous to them. But I think little bits, I've learned, is okay. Originally, I thought absolutely not. Like they were dangerous like grapes. But I think a little bit is okay. That's a good question. I was kind of curious about that. If all 4 languages are required to be learned or taught. No. Okay. Are all four languages like very different from each other, like how they're spoken or pronounced? Like, would it be really difficult to try to learn all four? Oh, okay. English, and then your mother language. That's cool. You are Singaporean Chinese. Oh. I love learning like these things. That is all my apples to be peeled. Now I'm just gonna slice them. Most people in Singapore are bilingual. Oh my gosh. Well, I certainly am not. I'm bilingual in gibberish. But you are learning Malay now. Well, that's awesome, Sia. I think that's really cool. Oops, I don't think I put it down there anymore. Oopsies, oopsies, wrong cabinet. Wrong cabinet. There's my slicer. You need Malay for work. You know, that makes sense. I guess being in the medical field, the more languages, the better, right? Are so in the way, pup. Yeah, I assumed that. And I agree with this Critter Bakes. People that speak more than one language, I am always very impressed by. And I haven't really made any attempt to try to speak another language, but it seems like difficult to do. And I know it takes a lot of time and a lot of practice. I think Bex might be scared of my grater. This is a lot easier to peel than the peaches we did that one day. That's for sure. You have an unofficial fifth language called Singlish. Mix all four main languages in one. Oh my gosh. That sounds confusing, but awesome at the same time. Is it like one of those things where it's popular among like the younger crowd? I love being able to slice like this. So much faster. Instead of using a knife. I have a feeling I probably want to get more than 5 cups. It is amazing. You would say shoik or shoik. So it's like fun. It's like a really fun language to like, that's so good. That's cool. It's like slang, almost like slang. I know in the United States, I feel like every state, and then within every state, every region has like their own slang. Or pronunciation of certain words. So like here, although I don't feel like it's used as much anymore, like, I think it's like when you really like something, be like, you would say like, that's the John. Who knows? Never really made sense to me. Oh, hello, Boston. Welcome in. Welcome to Baking with Me. We are making a cranberry apple Betty. And in case it wasn't obvious, we are slicing apples. As far as which languages are we speaking? English. But we are discussing what languages some of us are learning